Hello, everybody. We're back in the broom closet. I got Maddie with me here today. We're gonna just see who Maddie is. Maddie, in about 2 to 3-ish minutes, like who are you and like how'd you get here?
So I have been a Christian my whole life. My family has always gone to church. We've always been involved in the church. I guess I really didn't know what I wanted to do after high school, so my dad was really encouraging me to go to Bible college, to have a season of life where I didn't know where I was doing. I could go to a college that would grow my faith in the Lord rather than a secular college that might lead me down a path that I didn't want to go. I didn't really have an idea of what I wanted to do in my life, so Bible college seemed like the best option. I didn't really want to go, to be honest. It was not my first choice of what I wanted to do. I'm not a big fan of school, but it was seemed like the most obvious choice. And as I started pursuing that path, I was talking to one of my friends, and she actually decided to go to the same college with me, and so that made it feel a little bit more comfortable going with her rather than going somewhere new by myself. Um, so I started coming here for about a year, the past year and a half. It's been really, really good. I've learned a lot about relationships with other people, learned a lot about friendships. Obviously, I've grown my relationship with the Lord, learned a lot about, I feel like I've learned a lot more practical skills, a lot about time management, working with other people. We went on a missions trip, and that was really cool. Learned a lot there.
You said you've been here for a year and a half, so that
Yes.
puts you in your third semester?
Fourth. Yes.
Fourth. Okay.
Yes. Fourth and final semester.
Wow. So what are like your responsibilities? Like we all serve in different areas here. So what is your like service roles?
So I am the girls' RA, so that gives me responsibility over the girls' house. I check chores every week. I make sure we're stocked up on all of the things that we need, such as paper products and boring things like that. I do a little bit of help with the Bible college intern. I help a little bit with planning things and fun things like that. But for the most part, I'm just kind of here if people need me. So that's my biggest role, I think. I serve in Awana as well. With the Cubbies. So I'm a table leader for there, which is really fun.
So as the girls RA, what well you already explained what that was, but like what's the hardest challenge of being the RA?
So far, it's been figuring out what issues need to be brought up and what issues need grace.
Hmm.
So, where is discipline needed? Where is leadership need to be brought in? And where is it I need to have a conversation with the girl about something going on? There haven't been any major issues going on, just a lot of like little things, just as people are growing and as I'm growing, just figuring those little things out. But it's been really good, grown a lot of soft skills, just communicating with people and figuring that out in a leadership role.
Hmm. So would you say learning how to communicate better has been the most rewarding aspect, or is there a more rewarding aspect that you've seen?
I think for me, that's been really, really good. But personally, it's been more just developing relationships with the girls has been really, really sweet.
Hmm.
I really love being able to be someone that they can turn to if they need help or being able to help them with things that I struggled with my first semester and knowing that this is going to help them in the long run has been really rewarding. And it's been a really big blessing for me just to be able to get to know all of them better and hear their hearts and different issues or things that have been going on. It's been really cool.
Nice. So you do a lot. You're the RA, you serve in Awana, you're on the worship team too. I don't know if you mentioned that.
Yes.
You did.
I did
Okay.
not mention it, but I
Oh,
am on the
okay.
worship team.
You do a lot. So how do you like avoid burnout?
That is a really good question. Um, Honestly, the past few days or past few weeks, I guess, it has been a really big struggle this past semester because there's been a lot on my plate.
Hmm.
I've been trying really hard the past few weeks, especially just to be giving my time to the Lord. And when I start to feel stressed and overwhelmed, I'm trying to take time to pray and ask, okay, did I do my devotions today? Did I take time to spend with Him? And typically, if I am feeling overwhelmed, I didn't take that time set aside for him. I've been trying to pray in the moment when I start to feel stressed out, and that has really been good for my heart, I think, to when I start to feel overwhelmed, like, okay, Lord, this isn't actually my things, these are your things. Like, I'm doing this for you. And so if I feel overwhelmed because I have a busy day, everything that I'm doing is unto you, and you're going to give me the strength that I need to do that. So I'm giving it, like, I'm taking a moment to recenter and give that back. And that's been really helpful the past couple days because it's been a busy week so far and it's only Tuesday. So
Yeah.
rest has been a really big focus in the last few weeks, I feel like, is just putting our rest in the Lord. He is our shepherd. He will give us what we need. And I've been trying to focus on that. It's not actually up to me to do everything. It's the Lord's work, and He will see me through that.
So rest is you'd say like the biggest thing you've been learning is like how to rest in the Lord.
Yeah.
Is there anything else that's been sticking out to you, your devotions or prayer or whatever it is, even in class?
Rest in the Lord. I think being a light to others. Evangelism is always a huge focus, I feel like, in any devotional we go through, any devotional that a pastor shares or a teacher shares. It always comes back to being a light to others and sharing the gospel with them, and that's definitely something that I struggle with. It's not easy for me to go out of my comfort zone and share with others those things, and so just working through that with the Lord, that He'll give me what I need to do that, and trusting in Him to provide what I need for that.
Yeah.
It's been hard, but good.
What's next? Do you have a vision for what's next, or has the Lord been revealing anything in that for you?
Nothing is set in stone yet. I'm hoping to come back a third year, possibly to be an intern.
Nice.
But I'm just praying about that, see what the Lord leads. I am really just in a season of kind of waiting right now of what's next. I work for a lady at the church, and so I would love to continue working for her. I do social media and photography with her, which has been really, really good. So I would love to continue doing that in some aspect, whether for her or somebody else. But right now, it's really just in the Lord's hands.
So, what's some advice you'd give some of the newer students, some of the younger students?
Don't get behind on your chuck jacks is a big one. I've seen a lot of people struggle with that, and it seems like a very small thing, but it's not. Get involved is a really big thing. That's how I got to know a lot of people from the church, was by getting involved in Awana and worship and putting myself out there, and it wasn't always easy, but it's really, really cool once you start developing different relationships with people, and there's so many opportunities here just to work for different people or to use your skills or gifts, things you enjoy doing. Like, there's so many opportunities to put that into practice, and you can't do that unless you put yourself out there and get involved in the things that are available. Would be my two biggest pieces of advice.
Yeah. Thanks for your time. I think that's all we got for you today. So this has been Maddie Bellware. I didn't say your last name to start, so this is Maddie Bellware. Go ahead and talk to her if you haven't yet. And yeah, see you guys next time.
Do a witty outro.
A witty outro. Off to see the wonderful Wizard of Oz, because we're in the broom closet. I don't know if there's a witch.
It's more of a Harry Potter thing.
You know what? You're not supposed to be talking. So, like, having Charlie as a brother, he's kind of, he's my roommate. So I kind of feel that to an extent.
Yeah.
But, like, I feel like it's another level for
like
you.
18 years for me, like, living in the same house. So you've had him for a
Couple weeks now.
Yeah. Good luck with that.
Yeah. He's not, he's pretty clean, usually.
That's a new thing.
What, being clean?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, that's a Bible college
Well, good habit.
development.
Yeah,
Yes,
good
very
thing.
good.
Nice.